Hello and welcome to another episode of Chair Yoga. My name's Debbie, and this class is brought to you by Family Care Health Centers in St. Louis. So please remember my usual instructions to listen to and respect your body and only move in ways that feel okay or safe in your body. We're going to be moving a little bit more today, so if you find yourself getting tired, you can always pause and come back to it later, or just sit and watch for a while. This is your practice, and I really encourage you to make any adjustments that you need to make this a beneficial practice for yourself. So we'll start with a little centering. So find an easy seated position. Check your posture, ankles under the knees, shoulders over the hips, head nice and balanced. Lower your gaze or close your eyes, lengthen the spine, soften the shoulders, and just take a minute to notice how your body feels today. We are just noticing. We're not complaining in our mind or judging. We're just noticing, like an outsider, noticing our body. And then if you'd like to set an intention for your practice today, please take a moment to do that for yourself. We'll start with some breath work. So we're going to inhale. I'm just going to tell you about it first, and then I'll count you through the first couple rounds till you get it yourself, and then we'll repeat it a couple more times. So we're going to inhale slowly through the nose to a count of 5. We're going to exhale slowly through the nose or the mouth for a count of 5. And then we're going to hold the out breath for a count of 5 and repeat that. So go ahead and let your breath out. Slow inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the out breath, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Repeat 2 more times. When you're finished, just resume normal breathing. Notice how that little bit of breath work may have impacted you, your mind, your body. And then gently blink open the eyes. We'll scooch forward to the front edge of our chair. Let's do 4 rounds of cat-cow just to loosen up the spine, and we're going to revisit cat-cow a couple more times. So on an inhale, arch the back, stick the chest out, draw the shoulder blades together, come to the front of your sit bones, chin lifts, and then on an exhale, reverse all that. Scoop out the belly, draw the belly in, widen the shoulder blades, round the back, chin drops. And flow 3 more times. Moving at your pace with your breath. Let's take 1 more. Come on, back to neutral. Right hand comes to the seat of the chair. Left arm comes up by the left ear. And on an exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale, rise it up, lower the left arm to the seat of the chair. Inhale the right arm up, and exhale, side bend over to the left. And that's our flow. So inhale, left arm up and side bend over to the left. Inhale, left arm back up, and exhale, it lowers down. Just flowing again at your pace with your breath. Flowing side to side, one arm at a time. Keeping both sit bones rooted to the chair. Breathing into our side bodies for our lateral work, loosening up the spine. Let's take one more time to each side. Good. Come on up. Lower the hands down, both arms down. And we're just going to keep the spine long and straight, the belly drawn in, and we're just going to march. So you get to decide how high you lift the knees. Maybe it's a little, maybe it's a lot, maybe it's just right. You do what works for you. But keep the belly in and the spine straight. So our tendencies to want to round here, but keep the spine straight. Engage the core. We're actually strengthening our abs here. A little bit more. You also get to decide how fast or how slow you take your march. It's your practice. And relax. Bounce the legs a little bit. Maybe take some shoulder rolls in both directions. Good. Then we're going to interlace the fingers behind our right thigh. Now, you always have the option of using a belt or a strap to facilitate this. If it doesn't feel comfortable for you to interlace behind the thigh, use your strap. But what we're going to do is just inhale, extend the right leg forward, reach through that heel, spread your toes, and then we're going to bend and straighten. So you're inhaling as you straighten, exhaling as you bend. So just flow between your bent knee and your straight knee while supporting the back of the right leg however you choose. And maybe the leg doesn't go all the way straight. That's cool too. 2 more. Good. Release the right leg. Notice the difference between your right leg and your left leg. You got into the hamstrings a little bit, so let's even it out. Either hands or strap behind the left thigh. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Just find your flow. Maybe make an effort to spread the toes, reach through the heel as the leg extends. Again, you get to decide your pace. Maybe you're taking it slow and steady today. Maybe you're going faster. Doesn't matter. Couple more. Good. Release the left leg down. So we're going to kind of pretend like we're going to stand up, but then we're going to decide, no, I want to sit down. So it's just going to be kind of a lift the hips up and sit back down. Use your hands or your legs or both. But we're like, oh yeah, I'm going to stand. No, I'm not. I'm going to sit down. Good. Then we're going to add a little bit with our legs. So as we decide, oh, I'm going to sit down, we're going to lift both knees up any amount. Inhale, stand. Exhale, sit and lift the knees. Inhale, pretend you're going to stand. Exhale, sit and lift the knees. Again, we're kind of getting into the core a little bit, so keep the core engaged, which means drawing belly to spine. Couple more. Good. And relax the legs. I told you we were going to move a little more today. So now we're going to flow in and out of a figure 4. So the right ankle comes to the top of the left knee, or the right ankle to the top of the left ankle. But we're just going to alternate side to side. So just lifting ankle to knee and the other ankle to knee. So demoing it with the ankle. You can hold on to the seat of your chair if that feels better for you. But again, moving at your pace with your breath. Belly in, straight spine. Maybe think about your intention. Good. And the next time your right ankle crosses over your left knee or your left ankle, we're going to take the back of the gentle right fist to the arch of our gentle fist with our right hand. The right fist comes to the arch of our right foot. And then we can maybe reach back for the chair or for our hip and take a twist to the left. And so let me show this with the ankles crossed. If you want more, you can hook that right elbow to the arch of the right foot and then make a fist with the right hand. Left hand comes on top of the right fist and you twist to the left this way. Lots of options for whatever your body needs. No version of any pose is better than another. They're all perfect and they all fulfill the intention of the pose. Good. Gently untwist and come on up from whatever version you're in. And now we'll cross the left ankle over the right knee or left ankle over the right ankle. Your choice. Fist comes to the arch of the left foot. Right hand reaches back for the chair. Lengthen the spine and twist to the right. Good. Gently release out. Uncross the legs. More twisting. We're going to bring both knees over to the right side of our chair. We're going to inhale to lengthen the spine. And on an exhale, both hands find the back of your chair for a twist to the right. But we're going to find some fluidity in this. So we're going to untwist a little bit. Maybe that right knee goes forward, left knee comes back. And on an exhale, left knee forward, right knee back as we twist to the right. Inhale, back off. Exhale, twist. So you don't have to move the legs here at all, but if you want to, that's an option. So we're just exhaling on the twist and inhaling as we back off. Imagine massaging the spine, the side bodies, all those organs in our abdomen as we find this fluidity in our twist. Couple more. Good. Let go of the chair. We'll swing the legs all the way around now to the left side of our chair. Lengthen the spine and take your hands to the back of the chair for our twist. And then same thing. Inhale as you back off and exhale as you twist. But don't force anything here. The hands are just there for a little bit of leverage. Flowing in and out of our twist. Couple more. Like we're wringing out the spine. Good. Release out. Bring the legs back forward. And we'll take 3 rounds of cat-cow. So on an inhale, we arch the back. And on an exhale, we round the back. And then go ahead and sit all the way back in your chair. I think we've done this one recently. We're going to interlace the fingers and extend the arms straight out in front on an exhale. Inhale, the arms come up overhead, the gaze follows. You find a little bit of a back bend here. And then on an exhale, lower it all the way back down. Interlace your fingers the opposite way, so it's the way that feels unnatural. Exhale, extend the arms. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, lower it back down. Switch your interlace again. Extend the arms forward, up and back. Exhale, back down. Switch your grip. Inhale, up. Exhale, down and switch again. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward and down. Last time, switch your interlace. Inhale, rise it up and back. And exhale, bring it down. All right, so we're going to get a little fancy here. So if you have kind of an old school folding chair, or any kind of chair with space between the backrest and the chair, you can take this along with me. If not, you can do this seated. So I'll demo the fancy way first. So we're going to bring our leg through the back of our chair, resting the back of our right thigh on the chair. And then you have the option of the left knee bent, left toes curled under, or the left leg extends straight. And then on an inhale, we're going to find a little bit of a back bend here. And come on up. Really lift through the back of the left leg. And hold this while I demonstrate. We've done lunges before. So the other option is both knees to the right side of the chair. The left knee opens to the front or to the back, or the leg goes straight. So those are your options. Maybe take another little back bend here if that feels safe in your back. And rise it up. Now, there is no graceful way to get out of this position. So you can kind of Use your hands to push down through the chair to bring that left leg out. So if you don't have a hole in the back of your chair, go ahead and swing your knees over to the left side of your chair, or step that left leg through the back of your chair. Right knee can stay bent if that feels better for you, or the right leg extends straight and the right toes are curled under. The left leg and your torso is completely supported by the seat of your chair, holding on to the back of your chair. Inhale, find a little back bend. And exhale, come on out. Reach up through the back of that left leg. Even if it's bent, imagine reaching up through the back of the right leg. And find another back bend. And come on up. Slow, deep, even breaths. Good. As gracefully or as ungracefully as you can come on out. And we'll sit back down in our chair. And we're going to cross the right knee over the left knee. Option to stay just like this, or maybe those right toes hook behind the left ankle. Either way is perfect. It doesn't matter. We're going to extend the arms wide out to the side, and we're going to bring the right arm under the left arm. Option to just grab opposite shoulders, or the backs of the hands come together, or the front of the hands come together. Take a breath in, and on an exhale, scoop out the belly, round the back to come forward a little bit. Inhale, back through neutral, and exhale. Inhale, lift the elbows up to the sky any amount, and exhale, back to neutral. Inhale, elbows go to the right, the nose goes to the left. Back through neutral. Inhale, arch the back. Elbows lift. Exhale, elbows lower, round the back. Inhale through neutral. This time, elbows left, nose right. Inhale, back to neutral. Release the arms, release the legs. Give it a little shaky, shaky. And now we'll take it on the other side. So the left knee crosses over the right knee. Your choice if you double cross the ankles. Extend the arms wide. This time, left elbow under the right. Hug opposite shoulders, backs of the hands in front of the face, or the palms in front of the face. Take a breath in, and on an exhale, round the back, elbows lower. Good. Inhale all the way up, elbows up, back arches slightly, and exhale back to neutral. Elbows go left, nose goes right. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, round the back, elbows down. Inhale, elbows rise, back arches. Exhale, back to neutral. This time, elbows right, nose left. And release out. Nice and gently and slowly. And we'll take 3 more rounds of cat-cow just to neutralize the spine a little bit. So inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. 2 more. Bring the spine long. Heel toe the knees to a wide angle. The toes are in line with the knees. option to come to forearms and the head hangs heavy. Or if you have a block or a book or a footstool, you can bring the hands toward the floor onto your prop. Or the hands find the floor, doesn't matter. What I want you to do is nod the head yes, shake the head no, just to release any tension in the neck. And then feel all that length in your cervical spine as your head hangs as heavy as possible. Relax your jaw, relax the muscles of the face. Letting it all go. Slow, deep, even breaths. We're going to come up nice and slow. So if your hands are on the floor or on a prop, go ahead and bring the elbows to the knees. Keep the head hanging heavy. And then let the hands find the knees and nice and slowly lift the torso back upright. I always get a little dizzy when I come back up. All right, so let's stand for just a minute. We're going to face the seat of our chair. We're going to put the right foot on the seat of the chair. The right knee is bent. We're going to bring the left hand to the outside of our right knee. And we're going to inhale the right arm up by the right ear and find a twist to the right. So if the right arm up doesn't feel good, you can always bring the right hand to your right hip. Breathing in your twist here. Good. Release the right arm, release the left arm, and bring the right foot back to the floor. And we'll take it on the other side. So the left knee bends, left foot flat on the seat of your chair. Right arm to the outside, right hand to the outside of our left knee. And our left arm comes up to the sky by our left ear. And we twist to the left. Always the option for left hand to left hip if your shoulder doesn't like the left arm being up. Slow, deep, even breaths. Release the left arm, release the right arm, lower the left foot. And we'll take down dog to provide some relief for our spine. So the hands find the back of the chair. The legs walk out. Knees can be bent as much as you need or like here. Focus on the length of the spine. Your spine is as long and straight as it could possibly be. Maybe the legs are straight and you're lifting up through the sit bones. Heart is heavy. Call to mind your intention that you set at the beginning of class today. And breathe. And gently lift yourself back up. Use your chair as much as you need or want. And we'll come back down to seated. We'll get into the arms a little bit here. So this is really for the rotator cuff. So we're going to keep the elbows in close like they're glued to your side body. Your palms are up like you're holding a tray of watermelon. It's summer. I love watermelon. So on an inhale, we're going to just take the hands out to the side so the elbows stay glued to your side body. Exhale, they come back forward. Inhale, palms go wide. Exhale, forward. So just flow like that. This is great for the rotator cuff. You can also add some weights to this if you're needing to strengthen your rotator cuff. But just flow. Inhale, they go wide. Exhale, they go forward. Your pace, your breath, of course. Two more. And shake the arms out. So another one for the arms, we're going to bring our arms into cactus arms, and we're just going to gently pulse the elbows up and down. So just try to breathe normal as you pulse the elbows up and down. Again, this can be done with some light weights if that appeals to you. Keep going, you got it. This is great for kind of that underarm flab we sometimes get, especially as we age. They call it sleevage. It's this stuff here. So when things get hard, we focus on more of what's right. So that's either your intention or your breath or both. And relax out. All right. Are you up for a little more arm action? Let's take 3 shoulder rolls in both directions before we do our arm circles. Good. Extend both arms straight out to the side. And we're just going to make slow circles forward. Palms are facing down. Sometimes going slow is more of a challenge than going fast. So just keep circling those arms, kind of medium size, I guess. You might be feeling this in the shoulders. You can always let the arms drop for a minute if you need to, and then come back to it. Good. Release the arms. Take a minute to just let yourself be soft, and then we're going to circle the arms in the other direction. All right, arms extend out, and we're going to circle the arms backward. Slow movements. Or fast. I mean, it's up to you. Like I said, it's your practice. Few more. You got this. You can always let them drop for a minute if you need, and then come back to it. And release. And take a minute. I can't see your faces, but I have a feeling I'm getting some what I call nama stink faces. All right, so we're going to leave the arms kind of alone for a little bit. Excuse me, and focus on our core, on strengthening our abdomen. The next few things we're going to do are going to strengthen our abdomen, which helps us with balance, which makes us feel empowered, firing up that chakra in our abdomen, our solar plexus. All right, so options are to leave your hands down. We're going to do some kind of like sit-ups, but in our chair. So we're just going to lean the torso back and then bring. So come to the front edge of your chair if you're not there already. But on an exhale, we keep the spine straight and we release the torso back. And then inhale as we rise up. Exhale as you lean back. Inhale as you come forward. The other option is to have your arms straight out in front of you like you're Frankenstein. So exhale as you lean back. Inhale as you come back up. Keep the belly drawn in towards the spine. And we're doing our sit-ups to build our core. Keep going, you got it. Let's do a couple more. And release the arms if you had them lifted. So more core work. We're going to interlace the fingers behind the head. We're going to keep the spine straight as we circle the torso down over the legs, out to the right, back up, over to the left, over the legs, and back up. So we're just making big circles with our torso, keeping the spine as straight as we can. Maybe that means you don't go as low, that's fine. And keep the belly in. Good. Finish this last one. Change the interlace of your fingers and we'll circle in the other direction. So just go the opposite way that you had been going. Inhale as you rise, exhale as you lower. You're doing great. Keep going. Take one more. And release the hands. Let's take a little forward fold as a resting pose here. So the elbows can come to the knees, the head hangs heavy, or the torso drapes over the legs, and the head hangs heavy. Let everything be soft. Everything relaxed. Before we move a little more, good, nice and easy. Bring yourself back upright. And again, we're going to interlace the fingers behind the head. We're going to lift the right knee any amount off the floor, and we're going to twist our torso to the right. Inhale, right knee lowers, face forward. Exhale, left knee lifts, twist to the left. So that's our flow. So exhale as we twist, inhale as we come to neutral. You're in charge of how high you lift the knees, and you're in charge of how fast you do this flow. So we're letting go of any attachment to the elbows touching the knees. We're just twisting and lifting. Keep the core engaged, the spine long and straight. One more time to each side. And relax the arms. Take a moment, maybe get a drink of water. Let everything relax again. Another twisting flow. We've done a lot of twisting today, I know. So we're going to extend the arms wide. And we're going to twist to the right. The left elbow bends and hits us on our chest. Inhale all the way over. Exhale, twist to the left. The right elbow bends and the right hand karate chops the chest. So then you turn it into more of a fluid movement. So exhale as you twist. Inhale through neutral. And again, you choose your pace. If you want to go faster, you can kind of let go of your inhales and your exhales. But keep breathing by all means. Both sit bones stay rooted to your chair. Keep flowing. You got it. Good. One more to each side. And back to neutral. I warned you we were going to move a little bit more today. A little bit of more like chair exercises than chair yoga. But all these things, the twisting, the core, the arms, help us in our more traditional yoga practice. So these things are all going to hopefully be of benefit for you in your yoga classes. All right. So we're going to do some sit stands. So again, this is going to engage our core. So we're going to keep our elbows in as we sit, and as we stand, we're going to extend the elbows forward, or the arms forward. So we're just sitting and standing. So option to bring the arms up, or they just go forward, or they come to the chair. So you can either come all the way up to a full stand or take a little chair pose, your choice. Maybe the arms stay forward as you stand and sit, and they never come down. Just offering options. You do what works for you. Good. Two more. And find your seat. Take a moment. And again, we're going to interlace the hands behind the head. We're going to take the knees a little bit wider. Actually, we're not. Cactus arms, not interlaced behind the head. And we're going to alternate opposite hand touching opposite toe. So on an exhale, the right hand comes toward the left foot. Inhale, back to cactus, torso's lifted. Exhale, lean it forward, left hand touches the right toe, or in that direction. Maybe you don't touch. Maybe you're touching your knees. But try to, if you're touching your knees, try to engage your torso too. So the torso leans over the right leg, leans over the left leg, or the shin, or your foot. Doesn't matter. Just flow side to side. We're getting our heart pumping today. Keep the core strong. Good. One more time to each side. And relax. More namaste face. Okay, so options here. So we're going to just take some bicycle legs. So maybe you scooch a little bit further back in your chair, but keep the spine. I like to come forward, but we're just going to bring one knee bent, one leg straight. So my legs are off the floor completely. I'm kind of leaning back. It's like I'm riding a bike. So if you're like, Debbie, are you crazy? I can't do that. That is fine. You keep your legs down and just tap the toes, right? So the legs are staying down. So that's another option for you, or the legs are up. Either way, you're working your core and strengthening your legs. This one's a doozy. I'm giving myself the namaste face. Good. Release, relax. Whew. Okay. Let's just take a minute. All right. Do you have one more move in you? So we're going to tap the toes wide and together. So you can hold on to the back of the chair, the seat of the chair, but the knees stay bent. They're just going wide and together, wide and together. Just a gentle tap of the toes. Again, you can go as fast or as slow as your body wants you to today. Keep the core strong. We're still building the strength in our chakra there in the belly. Keep going, you got it. 2 more. And relax. All right, so knees bent, ankles under the knees. We'll just flow the arms. So inhale the arms out wide and up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center and all the way down. And we find our flow. Inhale, arms wide and up. Exhale, pressed palms down through the front of the body. Inhale up and exhale down. This can help to regulate our breathing when we try to move slowly with our movements. Let's take one more. And go ahead and either hug the right knee in with your hands interlaced behind the right thigh, or using your strap, and make some big circles with the right ankle. Spine is long and straight. And circle the other direction. And release the right leg. And now draw the left knee up any amount with the hands or your strap, and circle your left ankle. And the other direction. And release. We'll take one final forward fold, your option of knees wide or knees pointing towards the front of the wall. You can always use your prop here to bring the earth up closer to you, or elbows resting on the knees, torso draped. Wherever you are, once again, let the head hang heavy, calling to mind your intention, noticing your breath. Good, nice and easy. Use the hands to help yourself back up. And we'll prepare for Shavasana. So either scooting back and finding comfort and support from your chair. You can lie on the floor, on a bed or a couch. You can rest your head on your hands if you're at your desk. Wherever you are, wiggle around till you're comfortable. And then lower your gaze or close your eyes and feel the effects of the class in your body. Yes, we moved a lot today, maybe more than usual. Let's take the judgment out and just appreciate these bodies of ours for moving as perfectly as they did, for trying, for challenging ourselves. When we challenge ourselves in our yoga practice, it teaches us how to deal with challenges off of our chair or our mat. We still focus on the breath. Allow everything to be soft and heavy. And I have a short reading by the Dalai Lama called A Precious Human Life. Every day, think as you wake up. Today, I am fortunate to be alive. I have a precious human life. I am not going to waste it. I'm going to use all my energies to develop myself, to expand my heart out to others, to achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. I'm going to have kind thoughts towards others. I'm not going to get angry or think badly about others. I'm going to benefit others as much as I can. So you can stay here as long as you would like. But if you'd like to close with me, go ahead and deepen your breath and bring some movements to your fingers and to your toes. Reach the arms up by the ears, the legs out in front. Give yourself a big stretch in both directions. And then release it all down. If you're on the floor or your bed or couch, go ahead and bring yourself up to an easy seated position. And once there, we'll all press our palms together in front of our heart center, offering the merits of this class to all those whose lives we touch. My soul honors your soul. I commend the place in you where the Spirit resides. I admire the place in you that is of love, light, truth, and peace, because it's also within me, and in sharing these things, we are united. We are one. Namaste. Thank you. I hope your namaste face is gone and you like me again now. All right. I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you next time.